You're standing in front of something simple. A message you need to reply to, or a small choice like what to say, what to wear, what to do next. But inside your mind, it doesn't feel small. It feels like every option is carrying consequences you can't fully see. And somehow, even the tiniest decision starts to feel dangerous. And the strange part is, you don't even trust the version of you that chooses. You pause, you rethink, you restart the thought again. But why does something so small feel so heavy? That's where this gets interesting. Because what you think is overthinking is actually something deeper your brain is trying to protect you from. And you're going to see exactly what it is, but not just yet. You notice it most in everyday moments. Choosing a reply takes too long. Picking between two options feels like a trap. Even simple decisions get replayed in your head after you make them. And then comes the aftermath. Did I choose the wrong thing? What if I should have done the other option? Why did I say it like that? It doesn't stop at decisions. It starts shaping your identity. You begin to think you are bad at choosing, or not confident enough. But the real impact is quieter. It changes how you move through life. You delay decisions. You avoid choices. You rely on reassurance. And slowly, you start trusting your own mind less. Psychologically, this often connects to something called decision conflict sensitivity, where your brain reacts strongly to uncertainty, even when the stakes are low. But that still doesn't explain why your brain treats small choices like threats. That part comes next.
Before anything else, you need to understand this. You are not broken for thinking like this. In fact, this pattern usually forms in a very intelligent brain. A brain that learned one thing too well. If I make the wrong choice, something might go wrong. So overthinking is not confusion, it's protection. Your mind is not trying to slow you down. It is trying to reduce the chance of regret, embarrassment, or emotional pain, even when there is no real danger. And that's the contradiction. The system meant to protect you starts trapping you in small decisions. But to really understand this, we need to look at what is happening inside your brain. 4. Psychological.
What to do? Give yourself a fixed time limit to choose. Why it works? The brain reduces anxiety when there is a known endpoint. It prevents the anterior cingulate cortex from looping indefinitely. Example: I have 2 minutes to choose what to reply. Write your decision externally. What to do? Put options on paper instead of in your head. Why it works? Externalization reduces working memory load and decreases emotional distortion in the prefrontal cortex. Example: writing pros and cons makes the decision feel less emotionally charged. Use the good enough threshold. What to do? Replace perfect choice with acceptable choice. Why it works? Psychology calls this satisficing. The brain stops searching once a viable option is found, reducing cognitive strain.